Welcome back to J&J Farms. Today we're out in the back hayfield here with the cows right there. We're gonna start putting this electric fence up around through here. Let the cows have this little piece of hayfield. I got the side by side loaded down here with got the wire and these plastic posts. I went to our local Royal King and got some more of these. I usually put up the steel ones, but this year I think I'm gonna make it a little easier and just put up the plastic ones. And I got a couple steel ones for I'm gonna put run a gate right here so I can get in this field. And let's see what we can get done here. I got her to go all the way. I'll go all the way down through there. For now we're gonna kind of stop right there where that tree is right here. Well, a little past it, but we'll go to there, and eventually I might do it today. It just depends. It's supposed to rain today, later this afternoon, so I don't know, I might go until it rains. So I'll definitely want to try to get this little piece, turn the cows out today. So that's the goal. So see what we can do. So a little spool I got my wire on here is a homemade rig. Made it myself. Well, this wheel here, it come off a whole pressure washer as it rolled the hose up, and I welded it to I think this used to be an old flagpole stand. It had a bend in it, and I straightened it out. I welded it to this pipe and welded an old piece of angle iron I welded on top, and that's for to drive it in the ground, and I can pull it to wherever I want it. And then it's got a railroad spike at the end. I welded it so it would spike down a little easier, and it works pretty good. It works for what I need, and it was cheap. So just handles come off on me the other day, or last time I used it, but I ended up rigging it back up. So we'll try her out today, see what she does. Well, every year I do a little things different, but I don't know if you can see that yellow thing there. That's the gate, or the gate opener. I just wrapped it from the electric comes from that pole, and then I'll run it all the way around. But anyways, I took that wire and wrapped it up and just laid it there. That reaches from there to there, and I forgot. So I'll grab that and run it back, see what we can get here. Well, right now I got this wire stretched out, but I'm about a foot short from where I need it. Right here, you can see about a foot. So I'll end up just pulling that post, scooting it over, and scooting them both over about a foot, and trying to get that lined up. I don't want to scab another piece onto it. Well, we got our fence stretched to this first post, and then we'll take this post here. Still a little far in. We'll make it work, I think. This wire here. A little rabbit. Rabbit. Tiger. A little twist on it. That'll work, I think. And in all means, I am not a professional fence builder, so I don't have a clue what I'm doing half the time, but I get it done somehow. So we'll take this full wire here and we'll run it to that, there's a walnut tree down there, and then we'll drive some stakes. Well, we got these 4 or 5 posts set here, and this corner here, this is the corner, so there's the wire, and we're gonna cut it back through there where the grass is mowed. So I'm gonna set a steel post here and use it as a brace. gonna pull this tight. It's a pretty long distance till it gets to here. Should be good. It's pretty tight down there. Then we'll run this fence that way. There's a few spots on the trees. I got a little thing on them. I'll tie it too and go from there. A few places like right here I need to weed eat where it's high up or try to pull the grass down. So I'd say there'll be a couple places down here just like that. Them tree limbs there, I got a pair of snippers. I'll snip them off, get them out of the way. So well, got a few of them cut back here, and I'd say there's several more around through here, but really this field needs about a day of trimming the trees back. But that'll be another day. These pruners, I like to cut them back flush with the tree, but the pruners ain't big enough and they're not very sharp either, so they'll make do for what we got. We'll continue to run this fence down through here. Uh-oh. My line broke. Dadgummit. I think it broke. Something gave. Something has given. Oh. Let's get you spliced back together. Right here, run you through there, and cut you a loopy, and loop it back. this again. Well, I don't know how well you can see it, or if you can hear me or not. But that stretch, this long stretch here, it ain't got no tree. Well, it's got some trees in it, but they're walnuts, and we didn't want to put nothing in them. Most of these trees that got something in it is an old box elder or a sycamore. Ain't no count. They've had water in them before, so. But I usually just set a few posts down through there and pull it from here or somewhere else down through there. So that's what we do there. I won't have been in there a while. The trees growing. Need to maybe this fall try to it broke again. Dadgummit. Crap. Let's see where it broke at again. Let's see, it broke right there. I have no clue what this is. We'll end up cutting that off. I doubt I'll have enough slack now, dadgummit. Well, lucky for me, I think this piece of wire we took off earlier, we might splice it. Might make do with what we got. I think. I end up tightening it down there, and it won't give no slack now. So we'll let's see. I don't know how to do it really. Really ain't no best way to do it. Try to get this short as possible here. By the time I pull it all slack out of it, it'll be right to the water. So got it pulled tight. I'll have to set some posts down through there to raise it up. I'll try to get it almost as tight as possible, and then we'll splice it together. Put a little loopy doopies in it. I'll wrap it around through here, just like so. Let's string it down through here first. There's a couple, I don't know if you can see that, a couple plastic posts there. Might fish him out. And then wrap it back up. Let's see here, let's break that. Try not to fall. Ugh! Try not to fall in. Like all this. There you go. Alrighty, perfect. Let's see. See if I can grab these things here without getting drenched. I found some water here. Some old water. You're all wrapped up there, ain't you? This might be a failed attempt. Old water. Been there for years. I'll just leave you there for now. I'm not gonna worry about getting drenched. Big old sycamore limb fell there. We'll drag it out before we put the fence up. Big old heavy sucker. Let's see, we'll end up tying it to here. This wire here goes to that fence over in the corner, them yellow things, if you can see it. It is barbed wire. I need some gloves. I gotta figure out how I got it up there. Let's run this first, get it squared away. I'll have to end up cutting it, but before I do that, I'm going to wrap it around to here. Well, I got, yep. Do a little rappy dappy doo doo. I won't pull it a little tight. Give me some slack. I don't have no pliers, dadgummit. So we'll do the old try to breaker. Do a little twisty twist. Do a little dance, make a little love move here. There we go. Got that tight, and then we'll cap it off. Just like so. Perfect. Alrighty, before this thing unsploos into chaos, tie it back off. Alright, that'll work. Alrighty, so we got some barbed wire here. This barbed wire goes from the corner all the way to that, like I said earlier, where that solar panel box is, if you can see it. And I just always wrap it up right here for the winter. Perfect. Now we gotta get stretched out here. figured that would happen. And it wraps up like that. Well, this old chain link fence, I hit it with a bush hog here a while back, and I say my uncle's put that in there a long time ago, try to hold this bank from washing out in the creek, and it's a little low spot there, so I don't know what to do with it. So this is the top water. I've always put 2 wires up on this end, but I'm debating about just putting 1 wire up this year instead of 2. They're pretty good cows. Don't worry about getting out. If they get out, they ain't gonna go far. And I'll end up fencing this off anyways, but I kind of like to keep them rotated a little bit. So when we get this field done, fenced off, I'll shut that gate right there so they can't have that field, and let it rest till about the winter time. It's about the time now this one here, there's a possibility I might not even, I usually electrify this one. There's a possibility that I won't fool with the electric on it, just run it straight. It's bob wire, so I doubt they'll mess with it a whole lot. They know what's smart for them. They start giving me fits, I'll electrify it. Let's see here. Gotta get it pulled tight. I might not have enough give, enough of a dubba to do what I wanted. There's the wire I usually put on it, but I ain't gonna put it on this year. I really need I'd like to have a fence, little opening here, but that might become a later project. I might have enough slack, maybe on this end, to give me on that end. Old bob wire is hard to stretch. Too heavy. Let's do it like that. Alrighty, we'll put a couple posts down through there and hold it up and call it a day. Perfect. Well, we got all the fence put up around through here. I'll go back one more time, check it, make sure none of the spots broke, wasn't pulling it. Another thing I need to check is when I hook the hot wire up, that some of the places got some grass in it, so I need to see if I need to weed it. If it's still hot on this end here, if it's hot on this end, I won't weed eat it. Yeah, I'll just leave it and let the cows eat it. But if it ain't hot, I'll have to go back and weed eat the grass. It might ground it out. So we'll go back to the barn and see what we can find out, or get the electric hooked up and find out here. now I got the boxes is wired to the pond. So this winter or last winter, the calves, the pond froze up and the calves got off and got on the ice. So I ended up having to put a fence up, electric fence, so they could stay off the pond. A few years back, we had a calf get on the pond when the ice was on and it drowned. So every time I see them on the pond, I like to put a fence around them, try to keep them off of it. But now it's getting into summertime, don't need the fence, so I'll unwire it, the box here. I'll unwire it and wire it to the fence down here by the creek now. So we got it all wired back up here. So we'll go in, plug it in, and then we'll go down here and see if it'll work down here by the fence. So we got it hooked up here. I've got a fence tester somewhere on this rig right there. And we'll just test it right here just for now. Well, we'll test it all the way around, but just make sure we got juice here. And then we'll go all the way to the end and see if we got any juice. Something broke. Well, we got some juice there, so we'll go all the way to the end here and see if we got any juicy juice down there. So we got juice on both ends. So I'll turn the cows out. Looks like grass didn't bother it a whole lot, but we'll turn these girls out, and they'll really enjoy this little piece for now, and then I'll work on that little piece later on. Probably not today. I filled with sprinkler. I don't know if it's gonna rain or not, so we'll go back, open the gate, and we'll shut this gate down here. We'll just shut this gate right now while we're down here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got the cows out here and they'll enjoy this for a while. They'll run around, they'll figure out what their boundary is and figure out what the electric fence is. But these cows are about used to coming out here. I had a couple of them get out here a while back, about a month or so ago. Got out and opened this gate up, and the rest of them wanted to come out because they knew that I think they know that they come out in this field. So, but it wasn't time then, so Now it is. They'll be happy cows now. And like I said, they'll stay on here probably a week or so, and then I'll move them to the next field and get it done. But this field looks like it grew back a little better. It's been it's been 2 weeks since we cut it, so it's grew up a little bit. And then they got that down there where I didn't bush hog or mow. There's some stumps down there, so they got it. I think I'll wrap this video up. If y'all enjoyed, hit the like and subscribe button, and hit that bell for the notifications for the next video. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Thank you very much.